started as a good day anyway. I had asked for everybody's advice and I got a few comments to help me figure out why my tiller quit working after I was almost done with my corn patch the day before. I got some good advice. One of my viewers named Billy Mitchell said to check my choke and see if my choke was on. And so I did this morning when I got up. And I don't know a lot about chokes, but it was in the position where it showed it being open. So that's where it was yesterday. I don't know if that was good or bad or why it started or stopped, but that was the only way I actually could get it to start this morning too. The problem is when I put it in the position where it shows it off, it won't start. But it started this morning and I was able to come out here and finish the rest of this corn patch. I was able to finish it up side to side. And then I was even able to do the outside edges of my T-post where I had put that organic soil last year that I didn't like and that my beans didn't grow good in. I'm going to till that up. Well, I did it today. I tilled it up today. And I'm going to plant some Landino clover in that when it gets a little cooler, just to put some biomass into that soil area and try to build it back up. Just do what I can to kind of salvage it so that I can plant into it later if I want to. But I'll do that when the soil gets a little bit cooler. It's still too hot right now. I got my water going on my corn patch. Man, this was a big accomplishment to get this done. I just felt like I needed to kind of wet it down really good so it's not quite so dusty and give this dirt an opportunity to have some moisture. I'm going to do the backside in just a minute. And it's just one more thing on my list. I've just got goals in mind to really shape the place up. So many things got derailed because of this heat and because of not being able to get out and work in 105-degree weather. 109, 103, didn't really matter. Once it went over about 95, who wanted to get out in it? And the heat index was even worse. But now things are changing. Now the wind's blowing. Rain will come at some point. I hope it'll come soon. And the temperatures have definitely come down a little bit. Low 90s. Let's don't get crazy, but low 90s. And we do have a little bit of the 80s coming soon. They're calling it a cold front. It's in the 80s, but to us, that's a cold front. So when that happens, I'm really going to kick into gear. But I'm going to set myself some goals. If you don't have goals, it's hard to finish things because if you don't have a goal, you keep putting it off. Oh, I'll wait till after the holidays. I'll wait till after the first of the year. Oh, I'll wait till after this rainy winter's over. I'll wait till the spring. And then the spring comes and you're gardening and you're like, I'll wait till after gardening. I'll wait till before harvest. I'll wait till after harvest because I have so much canning to do. I'll wait till later. Next thing you know, a year's went by. It's easy. That's easy for a year to go by before you get something done. So I'm going to nip that in the bud if I can. I'm going to set me some goals. I can't control the burning of the stuff. Whenever they lift the burn ban, that'll happen. But I can work on this corn patch. I've earmarked a space today. I'm going to go till another little patch to put another little garden that's easily accessible to my water hose and all. And just try to get as much going as I can. And do what I always do. Do what y'all are always doing. Some people call it prepping. Some people call it just growing your own food, which is true. I just call it trying to make the best of my time and the best of my resources. I fail sometimes. Sometimes I get it right. Sometimes I need a lot of help and I reach out for it. I've learned to kind of reach out and ask people. Used to, I would have just put that tiller up and been done with it and just quit for a little while. But I'm learning now to ask for some help. And I appreciate everybody helping me, I really do. Well, the wind's picking up. It's probably messing with my audio, so I'll let y'all go. This is Lainey from Hilltop Home Place. I hope y'all are getting a lot of things done at your properties. And I wish everybody a beautiful fall. Just enjoy whatever good weather comes your way and enjoy this change of seasons as it happens, because it's beautiful. Y'all have a wonderful rest of the week. Bye-bye. I have a little update. I went to go try to dig up another part of my yard with my tiller, and I got it over there. I turned it off, of course, after the corn patch. I walked it all the way over there to the other part of the yard, and then when I tried to start it, it wouldn't start again. So I just freewheeled my wheels, brought it over here and put it under my carport. My brother-in-law happened to come by, and he kind of came out here and looked at it, and he cranked it, and it cranked on the first pull. It cranked like it's been doing me. And then he kind of was looking at the choke and different things, and he tried to crank it again, and nothing. And he tried it, different ways, and nothing. It would not crank again. So I've just left it sitting here this evening. I walked over here just now. It cranked fine. So, but I have my wheels on freewheel mode, which makes it easier for you to move the tiller. You can actually push it and pull it wherever you want it to go. When you're ready for it to actually till, you have to put your wheels in drive mode, which means your engine moves your wheels. You don't. So it's in drive mode. So what I'm going to do is, while I've got it in freestyle mode, I'm going to walk this tiller back over there to my spot. I'm going to put the wheels in drive mode, and then I'm going to crank it again. And I'm just going to see if it'll let me do something. If I can just get my little job over there done, then I'm kind of through right now. I don't really need anything else. There's just one little bit I wanted to put over there, but everything else I've gotten done. So if it'll let me do that, wonderful. And then after that, I'll focus on figuring out exactly what is going on. I think I just had an overwhelming amount of dust yesterday that is probably all gunked up in my carburetor. That's fine. If I can just get through tonight, I'll deal with that and give a big update on what's going on with this thing. But let me go try it. Well, it cranked, and everything was going good until I hit a root, and then it stopped. Here I go again. But luckily, I was able to get it started pretty quick. It just took me a little pull or two, and I was able to get it started. So I got back going. I finished that row, and then I turned to go down and go back on the other side of the road, and it stopped again. So this is what I'm up against. It's like I can't seem to get started for stopping. I wanted to edit this out. I really wanted to leave this humiliating part of this video out. I fought this thing and fought this thing. It usually just pulls on a dime, but of course today it didn't want to. I finally figured out if I just put my foot on it, it would work. And I was so happy, and it got going again. And I was doing so good and just trying to finish. This area is really only going to be about 5 foot wide and about 15 or 20 feet long. That's all I need. I just want to finish this spot, and I'm done tilling for the year. But no. I really wanted to edit this out too, and I probably should have. But I don't think you'll really appreciate how tired I was at the end of this video unless you see a little bit of this part. It's terrible. I just fought it and fought it and fought it. And the whole time I was just thinking, I hate working in the yard. I hate tillers. I hate doing yard work. I hate everything. I hate the world. I was just ready to cry. If it wasn't for this video recording, I would have probably busted out crying, because that's what I was feeling the whole time I was doing this. I was just done. I was just done. What do you do? This thing is brand new, and I'm fighting it in my yard. I don't know. What do you do? I'm ready to give up. I'm ready to quit. I'm ready to go inside. I'm ready to get a bath. I'm ready to have somebody cook me supper because I'm so darn tired. And then, you know what? I just decided to walk away again. Sometimes I just have to walk away. And tonight I was getting about done. I was done. Well, that's what I'm dealing with. That's what I'm dealing with. Well, an update to the update. I got it started again, and I'm almost finished. I'm getting it done, but then I looked down because it looked like one of my wheels was in a funny position, and I looked down, and one of my pins, one of my linch pins, had fallen out of my wheel. Man, it ain't nothing easy. So I had to stop. I've been out there looking through the dirt for it, can't find it. I did buy a couple of extra though whenever I bought them. And so I'm coming into the house and I'm gonna try to find one in my little bucket in here. Man, it's about dark. I need to cook supper, but I've got to find this linch pin so that I can finish doing this. It should be at the top. This right here is what I need. This right here. Okay, thank God I'm organized. I try to live by the mantra, a place for everything and everything in its place. And when I moved to this house, I said, I'm for sure gonna try to do that. And thank goodness I did, because I was able to go right to that pin. It's in my little bucket where I keep little odds and ends like this that I know I'm gonna need when I'm around the house. Don't wanna put all this kind of stuff out in the shed. I'm gonna pray that it starts again. And I've got literally 4 or 5 feet left to go on this row, and I wanted to do one more row, and then if it's working good, I was gonna go over everything at least one more time, but we'll see. It's about 6:45, so we'll see. I do believe there is a plan underfoot to make me humble or something. To make me not have any chore go really smooth for me. I got my tiller. I got my tiller running again. I finished what I was going to do, and I was just going over it again. And I looked down, and the tire's fallen off on one side. Not the side I just found the cotter pin for, that the cotter pin flew out of, the linch pin, but the other side. My whole tire's fallen off. The whole damn tire. The whole tire is just falling off the wheel. I don't even know what to say. I'm gonna try to put them in freewheel mode, but I don't even know if the thing's gonna move. I tell you what, I don't know if I'm just extra rough on these things or what, but about had it right now. So I'm gonna sign off with this video before I say what's really on my mind. But this has got me whooped. This has beat me. I tell you what, it's got me whooped.